Hey guys, and welcome back to Drunk Commentary. If you guys weren't around for last season and you haven't watched this before, you don't know how it works, we basically pick off with me right after the last episode ended. So really falling behind this season where I'm still one drink in. So need to catch up. I'll try to get there because, you know, the fun parts are the drunk parts, right? And so we're going to take, words are hard. We're going to pick back up where we left off at the end of episode 1. So this is episode 2 entitled The Frankel Footage, which I don't even have a guess of what that means in terms of what the episode is going to be about. So it's interesting. It's funny because I can see the episode titles coming up, and there's a whole bunch of ones coming up that I have no idea what they could possibly be about. I'm assuming, was Frankel the guy that they met in the conspiracy theory guy? Maybe it has to do with something that he's recorded, but I doubt it. Maybe this is a historical thing, which I just don't like. But anyways, we're going to pick back up. So this is episode 2. Hope you guys are enjoying it, and, drink responsibly and all that. If I know if any of you guys would care about this kind of thing, any of you guys are YouTubers or thinking about starting your own channel, but I found it interesting that apparently the copyright for Umbrella Academy is owned by NBC, which I would have assumed it was owned by Netflix, considering every episode starts with Netflix original series. But clearly I'm insane and that makes no sense, so who knows. And I'm still in my quest to see if I can try to get this episode uploaded, or the first episode of season 1 uploaded to Netflix. Sorry, to YouTube. I know what I'm saying. I don't know if I should find this hilarious or ridiculous, but it's definitely somewhere in between those two. Also, that does. They're after Vanya. Thanks for the unnecessary gun cock. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch to figure out what date was actually on that because I did not see it in time, and I'm assuming it's relevant. I would assume it's probably just next week or something. That's going to be Diego. There's a whole conspiracy theory associated with the idea that Lee Harvey Oswald didn't actually kill JFK. And it's going to be interesting if this season pokes into that, because they've already introduced a conspiracy theorist, and they're really gunning after Oswald, and wondering if what the conclusion is going to be is that he stops Oswald, but Oswald isn't actually the guy who kills Kennedy. Or they kill Kennedy or something. This end of season prediction probably is far-fetched, but they stop Oswald from killing Kennedy, and the world goes to shit, so then one of them has to actually kill JFK. One, why are you British? And 2, is the sound effect something only we can hear? I figured they should have been able to hear him appear. I get that we've seen that these cops are very racist, but in this particular case, it doesn't seem like racism. It just seems like him doing his job. I mean, he might be racist, but that doesn't mean that he's not doing his job right now. I am really hoping in the next couple episodes, Klaus gets rid of his ridiculous haircut. I don't even know what I would say if I was talking to someone from that time, I don't know what I would say. It gets better. I mean, not during your lifetime. Kind of during your kid's lifetime in some places. But, slow and steady. It's gonna suck for your entire life, is what I'm saying. So I'm guessing that question that I've been wondering for ages, what happened to the other 36 of them, is not going to be answered this season. I am willing to bet decent money that that girl is dead. Because that's like the subtlest way you can use your future knowledge. Yeah, can we talk about how your superpower changed the color of your suit? Because that's what I'm curious about. Alright. So I have a file of empty pages? That's funny. I take it this is before the Pogo became smart. See, I don't like this, because now they have to explain why Pogo is super intelligent, which I did want that answer, but I'm not sure if I want it anymore now that we have a super intelligent fish. If their dad is super soldier, because that'd be, like, I'm already very impressed. It definitely is, you can see the goatee. Alright, I wasn't sure before, but I definitely like their dad. I don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy, but I just like his character. Ooh. I'm thinking that their dad was like the original superhero, and that's why he was trying to find this like replacements. Oh my god, that's so amazing! Yeah, this is the coolest scene ever. This is like one of the first times in Umbrella Academy that was the last season not being about like a gunfight or state or the time cops coming after them. I love that the last ending scene was a fight and they finally meet their dad. And I think if the season ends up being a bunch of backstory to who their dad is, I totally won't mind that. There's so much intrigue around his character. There's so much I want to know about it. So I would love to have more episodes fleshing out who their dad actually was and why he knows what he knows. How I can help these time travelers. I am really into. I feel like usually by this point I have way more predictions for what's going on. I've only said like one so far that I can remember. But I know, I'm hopeful. I'll try to get more predictions in, especially before these drinks start overtaking me. And at this point, I'm just enjoying the ride. Like, this is a crazy development that we've seen with their dad being. Like, we knew there was something going on with them the whole time. The fact that he seems prescient or something. But now that we're finding out that, like, he is, like, a really good fighter, and he seems to have knowledge of the future. I still wonder, because I think I mentioned this theory in season 1, that their father was actually the creator of the commission, or somehow related to the commission, and that could be how this all ties together. But right now, we don't know that for sure. But he seems to have a lot of knowledge of the future, and his combat experience is impressive. I'm interested to know, maybe he has superpowers himself, but I kind of feel like he's the Batman of the group, and he just doesn't have any superpowers in himself, but he has every other characteristic that a hero would have. Like, he has resources, he's really intelligent. So I am very interested in where this is going. But that's all for episode 2, done and dusted, and we'll see you guys again in episode 3, and yeah, Umbrella Academy Season 2. Definitely liking it. And so if you guys are watching, I hope you're having fun. And we'll see you guys again. Bye.